Hey Remy.
Hello.
Hi. So now we're in the control room of the GMS,
Yes.
and we've just hot footed it from the Richard Hoggart building, where you've been filming your song Smoker Man. How was that?
It was great. I loved it so much. Like, Smoker Man means so much to me. And to be able to record it and have it like a finished product as well is just finally, it's just really nice. It's really nice. I can finally show people my work and just really, really kind of show my perspective as a queer person of colour and really start building those.
Great.
Those
Do you want to
plots.
say something then about just a little bit about Smoker Man as a song?
So Smoker Man for me is about heartbreak. It's about falling for people of different sexual orientation and things getting complicated. And you know, you grow emotional attachment to these people, and sometimes they grow emotional attachment for you, and things get so messy. And you know, kind of at the end of it, my lyric "On the Run" really just means trying to escape from that toxic situation. You know. So.
The song has this incredible sort of stateliness in terms of its tempo and its movement. Can you say something about the feeling behind? Because there's a kind of real resilience in it and a kind of fighting back kind of vibe.
Yeah. So the complexity of the idea is just essentially trying to manifest the situation. You know, the whole vicious cycle, the whole falling for someone that doesn't love you back, you know, and trying to really kind of create that kind of, it's kind of that anger, that passive aggressiveness. That's why we try to kind of keep that kind of pulse going, to kind of aggravate, you know. It has this undertone of aggravation because it's no one wants to be in a situation, you know, that is, you know, a messy situation, you know.
No.
So it's really trying to just kind of capture that, as well as also, you know, being hurt, all at the same time.
Yeah. And you were talking about, I mean, we've had conversations about you growing up as a queer person of colour in southeast London and how you've managed to kind of hold that off and fight back, and because that's included in that song, right? It's an idea of it.
Yeah, so it's, if anything, it's more kind of just self-reflection at that point. So it's really about, you know, I'm really asking myself, when I'm asking the question, I'm really asking myself, you know, have I ever fallen in love with someone, you know, that is so distinct, you know, amidst the whole kind of massive herd of people, you know, and trying to really just make myself known and stand out among that whole crowd, especially with the person that I'm talking to through the song.
You mentioned aggravation, I think, as a word just now, and one of the things that came across in the filming, we can talk about that whole experience, was that, you know, when you're doing the shot that was looking straight down the camera lens, there's a kind of anger in that. Is that part of the idea for you somewhere?
Yeah, it's definitely, it's not an immediate kind of emotion, something that you want to run up to and like hit someone, but the passive aggressive emotion is there. It's really trying to just feel that pain and revel in it, really.
Cool.
That's what kind of Smoker Man is for me, you know.
And how was it to have 3 cameras right in your face?
Well, funny you say that, because I have experience with like, well, I'm not gonna, that sounds wrong. I wanna have like, no, but like, I've had experience with like shoots and stuff before, so like doing dance and stuff and musical theatre and like doing commercials for that as well, like they really get up close and personal.
Right.
So like, if anything, I'm glad I had the experience, because it could have probably been resulting in tears. So, yeah, no.
Now you are graduating this year and you've got your degree show at PureGold at the Albany Theatre. You're not using that song presumably, but could you say briefly some thoughts about what's your material and what are some of the ideas that you've got in your show?
So for Albany, I had multiple things that I really wanted to just kind of tick off my checklist, you know? So I wanted to have, I wanted to base my Albany on myself, but as well as that, I wanted to have it set in chapters. I wanted to be able to have each part of a chapter have a manifesto statement where it's saying, I want to feel this certain emotion, I want to look this certain way, I'm just really kind of building throughout the set a persona, you know, giving that person that emotion, giving that person the clothes to wear, the feelings to feel, and really building momentum throughout my my Albany. And as well, I want to have releasing music, you know, after Albany. So this really for me is ticking those boxes and making sure that I have something that I can really, you know, blossom with in the future.
Brilliant. Well, we really look forward to seeing the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good to talk to you.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers.